Welcome back to a shared lane. This is Dez, and this is Ride Reflections. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am doing a little bit of cleanup down here at work. So, even though this isn't a car, I am riding. So this is Ride Reflections. I'm riding the backhoe. Uh, so I wanted to come to y'all and talk a little bit, but I was a little confused with what I was going to talk about. So I'm like, let me show y'all what I'm about to clean up. Turn y'all around. All right, y'all can see this mess I need to go through. Now that you see what I'm working on, let's talk. I'm going to piggyback off of what Sheeta said, or my input on friendship. All right, so here we go. All right, so I have been the type that I would say I think I'm a decent friend, but then again, I have friends or tried to make friends with people that I shouldn't have. So, a true friend, in my opinion, like as far as for me, would be someone that is always true to who they are. Meaning, I don't care who they are around. It shouldn't change. The relationship between me and that person shouldn't change. Like, they shouldn't act funny. They shouldn't act stuck up. Act like they don't know me. Try to be funny to impress the next person. Any of that. So that by me saying that, I ain't too fond of folks that do that. So when I'm thinking they my friend or buddy or whatever, and I notice that they do that, I backs off. The best thing to do, because they are showing who they truly are, and by me telling them that they doing whatever, all that does is give them. All that does is give them put in their mind that maybe I need to be a little bit more careful with how I deal with Desmond or whatever, because he's seeing right through my bull. And then I guess some people just don't realize that they do stuff like that. I've had recently had a situation like similar to that. I wouldn't completely say that me and this person was buddy, but I felt like we was here, and come to find out, I don't know, we ain't there. But it's all good. I mean, it's better to find out sooner than later. Then I do have friends that I consider family. Some of these, it ain't nothing but a handful, if that. Because I don't like to fool with many people because people are trip. People do some backward stuff. And expect for you to just deal with it. Nah, I'd rather not. Like I said, it's all good. People gonna be people. They gonna be who they are. But if you ain't true to yourself, like for real, like that being sometimey, like I said, when you get around certain people, you act different. Nah, that ain't a true friend. So you need to watch out for those. Because when you feel like they should have your back, it's a possibility that they won't. So I had to learn that the hard way. Multiple times. They say certain things happen in life for you to learn a lesson from it. Sometimes it takes us a couple of times to learn that lesson. But I learned it. And like I said, I still try to give people a chance before I automatically write them off, Even by a certain mistake. Maybe it ain't that it was a mistake. Sometimes it's the mistake that is made. And some people get it mixed up with associates and friends. Because to be honest with you, I don't know. You gotta be a little. Those people that have plenty of friends, or a lot of friends, are they really though? Are they really their friends? That's the world we live in, the days that we're living in. And people could do some messed up stuff. So yeah, gotta be mindful of that. Me personally, like I said, as y'all could tell, y'all don't see many people in me and Sheeta videos because we homebodies. We like to, well, Sheeta's a little bit more homebody than me, but I've gotten to a point where I'm more homebody for pretty much similar reasons of what I just talked about. You can't trust nobody. And it's sad because I would like to, I'm a people person, but I ain't with the dumb stuff, And since everybody always on my case about being a bigger person, I ain't got no time for that. So I just rather stay to myself. I'm cool with it though. I'm cool with being to myself. Of course, have moments where you say, dang, I wish I had somebody to do this with or that with, but it is what it is. Yep. I do I do believe that there are true friends out here. I do feel like we can, as humans, mess up a friendship that probably would have been the strongest relationship or friendship there ever could have been. But as humans, we might have, done something that was like unforgivable. Something that could be forgiven because of whatever reason. I probably done something to a friend or a person that I was cool with that made them say they don't want to fool with me no more. But the thing about that is, I feel like sometimes I know if I done something or said something or acted in a way where that person, go ahead and cut this off real quick, that I could have acted or did whatever in a way where it caused that person to not want to be, cool with me anymore or whatever. But I think it's been some situations where that person didn't even let me know that whatever was a problem was a problem. Can't help that, Like I said, sometimes we know, sometimes we don't. But if we're real friends with a person, I think if it's something that we need to get off our chest about, whatever, we need to do it because it can make the difference of that friendship. Yeah. I like I said earlier, I've been a good friend, and I feel like I've slacked a little bit more, probably more at a younger age, but then maybe recently, not too recent, but you know, but like I said, we make mistakes. It's just certain mistakes that's made that could be forgiven or not. Um, but uh, my best friend in the world, uh, as far as friendship, I would have to say would be my buddy, my brother from another, Larry. This right here for sure ain't a friend. Oh boy. Oh, that's speaking of that, you got to think about this too. Sometimes, depending on where you met that friend in life, you could have met that friend when you were not doing so well, and y'all both were struggling. Um, and then things could have gotten better. Or look, oh, this is even better. Y'all both were single. One of the two found love, and Lord, found love, and that right there also could show true friendship because sometimes that person could be real jealous of the fact that you're happy with someone and they're not. Now, that's never been me. Because sometimes, you never know a person's situation or how they interact with each other or the things they had to go through to make things work or whatever. Me finding my own love, my own stuff would have been the most important thing for me. So Saying all that to say that you need to, you know, jealousy. Sometimes I don't think it's intended, but like I said, if a person is struggling in life or they're struggling with whatever, but you're thriving in it or doing well in it or whatever, it could be some jealousy there. And you need to watch out. You need to watch out. So keep your eyes open. Not saying that you need to question your friendship with people. Just, you know, keep an eye out. Because you know your friend better than I would know him or, you know, most people. Because, you know, if y'all had that relationship that y'all, you know, if y'all got that relationship, like y'all, you know, I ain't even read this message. If y'all got that relationship. I ain't even gonna say what's on my mind right now, y'all. All I gotta say is bull. Oh shit. Anyway, now let me reply. All right, I apologize. So, yeah, look out for that right there. Right, that right there could mess a friendship up. Jealousy. So maybe we could talk a little bit more about friendship in a different video. But for right now, I got something I need to go do outside of what I was already doing. Jealousy. Man, that should have been the video. That should have been what the title of this video should have been. Jealousy. Now, why would you want to be jealous of little old me? I live life just like you. I take one day at a time and try to make the best of it. I try to work my 9 to 5 every day that I'm supposed to. Nothing is given to me. So why would you be jealous? Why? Because you think? Because you think that it's given? Well, just to let you know, it's not. Desmond got to work extra hard compared to others. Don't understand why. But just the cards I'm dealt. So I'm gonna play this hand, and I'm gonna win. Cause I don't want it no other way but to win. So even if I got a messed up hand, I'm a bluff like hell and hope that the person on the other end of the table fail. All right. So I didn't mean that in no negative way as far as them failing. I'm talking about as far as if they are against me and trying to sabotage me or cause me to fail, that's what I mean. So, yeah. All right. So I will catch y'all in the next video. Will that little breeze feel good? What y'all think about this weather we having? It's a little funky, ain't it? It's kind of all over the place for me. Here in South Carolina, at least. Wherever you located, put in the comments what the weather feeling like for you. Some of y'all might have had some snow. Let me know how that went. As y'all saw one of my videos, I had a little snow day. I showed y'all about that, and it didn't last long. But anyway, y'all put something in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about friends. Yeah. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about friends. All right, so until the next video, later.